How's it going, everyone? It is Prashan here, and we have a new season of Marvel Snap upon us. We have Captain America Brave New World coming out, and we have a bunch of new cards coming out as well. So we'll talk about each one, and we'll take a look at the spotlights that are coming out this season. And I'm giving away some season passes. So the only thing you have to do is make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like this video, and make sure you comment down below which cards you're looking forward to this season. I'll pick the winners on Monday, so make sure like, subscribe, comment, and let's go right into it. Let's talk about the season pass card. Let's talk about Sam Wilson. So this card is basically different than Falcon. We have Sam Wilson. He is a 2/3, and at the start of the game, you add Cap's Shield to a random location, and ongoing, you can move Cap's Shield whenever and wherever. I feel like there's some move elements, move bounce with this card with this season. So we'll see what you guys cook up. I think I have a few things in my brain, and let's take a look at Cap Shield. Cap Shield is a 1/1, and it can't be destroyed. And you give your Cap +2 power when this moves the Cap's location. So the thing is, I don't know if this still works with the normal Captain America, because Cap is a Cap, right? So we have Sam Wilson, Captain America, and we have Captain America. I would figure that they would work with both. I hope they work with both, because that would be awesome. But yeah, like, this is a season pass card. I always say the season pass card is worth getting when it comes to Marvel Snap. So let's take a look at some of the spotlights going into the first week. So let's get into it. So let's take a look at the first spotlight week. This is February 4th through the 11th. We have Jacqueline Torres, Falcon number 2, Makari, and Namora. And Falcon number 2, I would hate to be number 2, right? Is a 3/4 ongoing. On reveal, your abilities of your 1-cost cards happen here twice. So you have cards like Mantis, Iceman, Yondu, Elektra, who plays Mantis and Elektra, like cards like that. Even what Korg, their abilities can go off twice, which would be awesome in certain types of decks. And then we have the normal Falcon, Falcon number 1, that can just swoop and bring all those cards back into your hand. So I think this is an excellent card for the bounce archetype all together. And if you're missing Makari and Namora, I think those are 2 solid cards too. And if you already have Makari, you get the John Romita Jr. variant for Makari. And if you already have Namora and you miss out on one of your keys, you get the Envar Studio Namora, which I think is pretty good as well. I think this is a solid week altogether. I think Falcon number 2 is a good card overall. And then Makari and Namora is just a plus, just in case you whiff. And if you're like me, I've been spending 4 keys every week for the new card. So hopefully my luck changes. Hopefully you guys continue to have good luck, or your luck switches as well. So let's go into the next week. We have February 11th through the 18th. We have Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, not to be confused with the Red Hulk. When your opponent ends a turn with unspent energy, draw a card with 10 or more power, which obviously goes well with the Red Hulk, right? So you're going to play Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. Hopefully they have unspent energy, and then you just grab that Red Hulk, and that Red Hulk gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I think this is awesome, especially when you have cards like Ares that recently just came out, and Surtur. You just want to have those big cards, and I think this is an excellent addition for the big, go home archetype, and this is great. I think this is a great card. Great card. And we also have Blink, Nebula, 2 in the spotlights, which I think Nebula is an awesome card too, and Blink is an awesome addition to your collection, just in case you don't have those cards. And we have the Jelly Pixel variant for Blink. We have the Sycamore Vodka variant for Nebula, and then we have the He Tying You Thunderbolt Ross variant for that week. So overall, this is a pretty good spotlight week. If you're missing any of these cards, Thunderbolt, I can't wait for this card. It's hard to say which card is going to be the top of the season, but I think Thunderbolt is going to be like a nice like chef's kiss card. Like when you need a card out of nowhere, he's gonna pull it for you, and it might save you some games. Blink might too. Like Blink, I feel like she's gotten forgotten in the recent meta in Marvel Snap, but maybe she'll come back. Maybe some people skipped out on her, and then now they have a chance to play her. And then next, we have February 18th through the 25th. We have Red Wing, Baron Zemo, and Loki. And let's take a look at Red Wing. Red Wing here is first time this moves, add a card from your hand to the old location, which is pretty cool. I don't mind this at all. It's a 3 drops. So, but the fact is, like, you have to move the card. So I'm thinking maybe like Red Wing Ghost Spider on 4. You could do some stuff like that. Or you could play like Iron Fist and you play Red Wing and then you just get a card out. I think that might work. The old text, maybe I shouldn't talk about the old text, but the old text was on reveal, return one of your other 1-cost cards here to your hand and give it +2 power. I feel like that was a better text than this one, but I think we can work with this. I honestly think that we can work with this Red Wing. And then, like, as far as like Baron Zemo and Loki, I think those are 2 very good cards, especially since everyone's playing Mill. But this is what, 2-3 weeks out at this point. So who knows if Mill is still going to be a thing. Everyone's playing Mill because of Ares. They want to get those big cards out of your opponent's deck. But I think Toon World, Baron Zemo, and we have the John Lamb Loki, and then we also have the He Taiyu Red Wing, all solid variants. I really want the Toon World Baron Zemo, so I won't be mad if I got that from a Spotlight key. So I might have to save keys for that week just so I can have the Toon World Zemo. But solid week, especially like if you don't have Loki, if you don't have Zemo, solid cards to have in your collection. I know I said this like almost every week, but very solid cards to add to your collection. And let's go into Diamondback. So this is February 25th through the 24th. And Diamondback ongoing. Enemy cards here afflicted with negative power have additional -2 power. This is insane. So if you like to play those decks with like Ajax, Hazmat, like, oh man, like I think this is the best card by far for me to playing a like Red Guardian. If you're playing Affliction like me, like I love Affliction decks. It sort of like got lost in the meta, but Affliction's gonna be back. Diamondback is gonna make opponents like suffer just for having anything negative on the board. I can't wait for this card. And let's take a look at the rest of the week. We have Nimrod and we have Phoenix Force. So Phoenix Force and Nimrod obviously go together. I love it when they put cards together that actually make sense for an archetype. So if you like get both of them and then you miss on Diamondback, at least you have Nimrod Phoenix Force and you can play Nimrod Phoenix Force. But if you already have Nimrod, you could get the, is it Lee Nil U variant, or you get the Creative House Project Phoenix Force if you already have Phoenix Force. Shout out to Jet or Jeet. He always plays Phoenix Force in every single deck, no matter what the deck is. I'm like, how does this make sense? You don't destroy anything. He just puts it in there because that's his signature card, right? And then you get the He Taiyu Diamondback variant as well, which I think is freaking awesome. All of his art is awesome. I wish we could get them all. What is going on with the spotlights that we missed, right? Remember they're like super expensive and we all complained about them, and then like now it's like, how do we get them? Right? So yeah, so that is it for this video. That is it for taking a look at all the spotlights and cards for the spotlights. I can't wait to get to the season. Remember, subscribe, like, comment down below which card you're looking forward to. Obviously, I think mine is Diamondback by far. And too bad it's the last week of the season, so I have to wait. But yeah, let me know what you're looking forward to. Till next time, be safe, keep on snapping, and peace.